A voltage vulnerability. That's what security researchers found when they put home EV chargers to the test. Consumer advisor Clark Howard says now they want more regulation for manufacturers to keep the power grid safe.
Well, I'm a old nerd. I'm always into technology.
So for retired entrepreneur John Hamler, getting behind the wheel of this Hyundai EV just made sense.
It's been 100% pleasurable. I knew what I was getting into. I knew that the infrastructure wasn't quite there yet.
Which is why he immediately had this home charger installed.
I can just plug the charger in the back of the car and go into my phone and schedule a charge between 2 a.m. to 6 o'clock in the morning or whatever that block of time I wanted.
Hamler is just one of millions of EV owners nationwide, a number that is expected to grow as auto manufacturers make the slow switch to electric.
I'm a huge EV fan as well. I've had EVs for the last 8 years.
Ken Monroe founded the British cyber research company Pentest Partners. We first met him in 2017 to talk about vulnerabilities in toys. This year, his team announced security issues with multiple home EV chargers.
And the vulnerabilities we found, in some cases, meant you could turn everyone's chargers on and off, all the ones of the same brand anyway. When you've got thousands and thousands of chargers going on and off at the same time, that can cause problems for the power companies.
Monroe says disconnecting your charger from Wi-Fi is the best way to protect yourself and the grid.
If it's no longer connected, it's no longer smart, it can't cause any problems, at least not so many.
Anytime you're dealing with electronics, you need to be aware.
Hamler recently switched to a charger without Wi-Fi requirements at home. As for public charging, he's got some concerns.
They could possibly change the amount of energy I'm getting, whether it be 40 amps or whatever. They could kick it up to 60 amps just for kicks.
Which isn't that far-fetched. Take a look at this video the YouTube channel The Kilowatts posted taking over a public charging station.
I have full control.
Monroe says regulations for charger manufacturers absolutely need to be tightened.
So we rushed to get EV chargers out to everyone's homes, which is great. But no one really checked on some of the charger companies that they were doing it right. And yeah, they're now being pushed to do the right thing. And some laws have changed in the UK and in Europe, and I believe some are coming in the USA.
In fact, the Federal Highway Administration only sets minimum standards and requirements for the EV charging infrastructure. Security researcher Eric Evanchik has been researching car safety for over a decade. His rule for you, before you plug in,
Whenever you go there, you're going to want to make sure that, hey, does this look legitimate? Is it a real charge? Does it look like a real charging station?
You know, it's not new to have vulnerabilities when you're filling up your car. Think about what's gone on at gas stations where we've had to contend with skimmers and other electronic devices trying to steal our info. And it's just one of those things in life we have to deal with and adapt to, and we certainly will. I'm